my goodness, Cutter, you're too funny. You're too funny. Hey, we are back in the garden. We've been away for a few days. Got back and everything has gone crazy. The tomatoes are huge, the peppers are huge. What's left of them? Well, I got one yellow bell pepper left and 3 little mini peppers. The larger ones that I bought at the store are doing fine. Potatoes are up, carrots are up, onions got half dug up by a squirrel. I was hoping we weren't going to have any squirrels this year because the hawk nested last summer and she just decimates the squirrel population around here. The first time she nested, we didn't have squirrels for 2 years afterwards, but this year there's one for sure that's gotten into my garden and dug up stuff. But everything is looking good. Let's go on a little tour. We are going to start right here with the tomatoes. Oh, and the black flies, they are swarming the camera. I am well sprayed with bug spray and they're still trying to get to me, but the camera is getting swarmed. I have my pants tucked into my socks because they like to get up your pant legs and bite your legs. So I am as covered as I can be without wearing a bug net. So anyway, tomatoes. Look at these things. These are the San Marzano, my paste tomatoes. They have taken off and they are just going. Whoa! They're so tiny. It's probably hard for you even to see them. But my onions, the ones that the squirrel didn't get are doing fantastic. But chewed up a bunch here, a bunch back here. So I just threw in a bunch of onion seed. We'll see what happens. Because I had a lot of extra onions and I thought they were extra, so I gave them all away. So now I have no onions, but we're just gonna grow from seed and see how that works. Over here, come on dog. Oh, you're such a pain. But I love you, Cutter. I love you, buddy. I sprayed it with bug spray. You should have. I gotta videotape that next time I do it. It's hysterical. It's too funny. Anyway, these are my grape tomatoes and a couple of beef steaks. I planted some teeny tiny little sage and it's like this tall now. And I could not find basil plants anywhere. Nobody has basil plants. My seed didn't even come up, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, so I just put some seed in here. See what happens, hope for the best. And I got a parsley, which I'm going to chop off very soon so it remains parsley, it doesn't go into seed. And my tiny little thyme plant. It's actually grown to probably 4 times what it was when I planted it. And my new bed here, which I'm very happy I built, because now I can actually plant some actual potatoes. I just put potatoes in here because it's first year. I don't really know what it's going to do yet. It's kind of gravelly soil again. It's not as bad as the other stuff that we got, but it's a little bit gravelly, and that's okay. So it'll be great for all kinds of things. But the potatoes are looking fantastic. These here, they were just some random potatoes that were growing, some volunteer tomatoes, also known as weeds, that were growing over there, and I just pulled them out and put them in here just to see what's going to happen. The peppers, like I said, these are the shepherds that I bought at the store. They're doing great, which I expected. Oh, that's a potato. These are the little tiny mini peppers. I planted 6. I've got 3, maybe 4 left. The other ones got chewed off by cutworms. So, you know, that makes me mad. My yellow bell peppers. One left. And back here, a little tiny stalk, which is probably not going to do anything. So what I did again was just for the heck of it, just to see what's going to happen. Oh, look at this worm go here. Just to see what's going to happen, I actually planted seed in here. So we'll see how that works. I don't know, maybe it'll be fantastic. Maybe it's something I'm gonna do every year. But I doubt it. Cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and dill. Oh yeah, look at my dill. My dill is coming up. We got a couple of weeds in here, but the dill is coming up in this corner. It's looking really good already, actually. I think I'm gonna have a lot of dill this year. But all my brassicas are looking fantastic. They have really taken hold and are on their way to producing vegetables. I've got something eating these three here, but it's old. Whatever it was, apparently, has had its lunch and moved along. Just these three, the rest are all okay. Huh. The celery. I am shocked that this many have survived. I planted, I don't know, 50, maybe 60, and I probably have 30 in here. So I am actually really, really happy. I'm gonna have more celery than I know what to do with. So I'm glad this worked at this point. A lot can happen still because they are still quite tiny, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. In this bed, I have all my lettuce, which I've actually been harvesting off quite a lot. It's been very nice to have. I'm getting some bugs off here. There's always that problem, right? Like, I don't care if I get bugs on my stuff, as long as I don't eat them and they don't kill my plants. So that's another, you know, whole other issue. Anyway, the strawberries. Look at these beauties coming on here. Oh, here's one. Look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? There's a whole bunch that are coming. We're not going to be lacking strawberries this season. That's nice. Very nice. It's like a garlic jungle out here. The scapes are just starting to come up. This one's got one. This one, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just this little spike in the middle. But yeah, a lot of them have their scapes starting. So, I mean, I've been feeding this accordingly to make sure that it's getting all the nutrients and everything it needs. So I'm really, really impressed with this garlic too. These two beds, cucumbers there that I planted and didn't come up at all. So I've replanted I started them in the house. So hopefully they're going to be okay. I'm going to transplant them out here. I know everything's getting a little bit late. We're already at June 8th. Happy birthday, Martin. My little brother's birthday today. So this is all green beans. We're doing bush beans this year. I like pole beans. Jeff likes bush beans. So this year we're not doing any pole beans and we're doing all bush beans, and that way I can save seed. So the carrots, everything is looking great with the carrots. Squirrel dug up a few, so I just reseeded, and hopefully everything, like there's just some blank spots, but hopefully everything comes up and everything looks good. The peas back here, because you know, you gotta have peas and carrots. So the squirrel dug up a bunch of those as well. We've got some that are coming up, and I replanted them, and hopefully, you know, we actually get peas and carrots. Right, Cutter? Yes, good boy. Oh, yucky. Yucky, good boy. Yes, you are. There's a paper wasp. I'm not sure how well the camera picks this up, but see all these little different colors there that looks like it's been peeled? That's all being taken off by a paper wasp. They just come down and they chew it down until they get a mouthful, and then they take off with it. I saw one do it here. It was pretty cool. Maybe he'll come back while we're here. Asparagus is looking good. It's pretty healthy. We harvested enough off here for 2 meals this year, which is not a lot, but I mean, when you're growing a little patch like this, any asparagus is fantastic because we love it. And I see something has wandered through here and chewed some of these off. I don't know what, they're pretty big too. Maybe, hopefully not that porcupine. We haven't seen that porcupine for a very, very long time, so we think it has moved along. Thank goodness, because we didn't want that around anymore. Our raspberries are currently untouched, so that's good. Raspberry patch is doing phenomenal. We're worried after the porcupine ate so much of it that it was going to suffer a little bit, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be good. We put the fence back up around it just as a deterrent, and yeah, it's starting to get its little flower buds coming on now, so I think we're going to get some berries this year. We are doing some container potatoes again this year too. Hopefully, hi buddy, hopefully they turn out pretty decent. Like, we're not looking to get enough potatoes to store all season or anything. We just want a few potatoes that we can have fresh, and yep, so this is the perfect way to do it for us. This is going to be the new bed out beside the greenhouse. Jeff got in here with his machine, dug up all this soil. Bedrock is right here. Like, this is bedrock right here. So at the top part here, we're maybe going to get a foot of soil, which is good enough, but it will dry out really quickly, so I have to really make sure it gets watered. And then it just gets deeper at the back. And we're going to terrace it off into 2 different heights so that we don't have to put 3 feet of soil at the back just to save soil. We're just waiting for the truck to come to deliver the topsoil, and yeah, we'll get another whole garden over here. So other than that, not a lot is going on. We've been working. I've been working a lot. So, Cutter, what are you doing? There was a bug on Cutter. But anyway, so I will keep you up to date as the garden grows and what our next projects will be. I'm excited, but I can't wait for these bugs to be gone.